The guy asks you out. They don't ask the guy's age. You just feel that academically you're not together, like the age, they are different and everything. And now he's driving a car. You want to date him as per waiting. Okay, next day I have VDM has 48 hours to apologize account for missing 265 million naira in his NGO account. Honor calls out the very dark man. The social media commentator Honor Oriraton has publicly criticized activist very dark man VDM over alleged financial discrepancy linked to his non-governmental organization NGO, sparking fresh online debate. In a lengthy post shared online, Oriraton questioned the hand of funds reportedly donated to the NGO, alleging a sharp reduction in the stated amount and calling for greater accountability and transparency. Okay, this guy, Honor said, I looked at VDM's account and said there's a very, very big difference. He removed like over 100 million naira and he should come and explain. He needs to apologize to everybody because it's an NGO account, not his personal account. So why would we remove such an amount of money? According to the commentator, the organization's funds appear to have dropped significantly, while also making claims about the use and visibility of projects linked to the initiative. Oriraton further suggested inconsistency in how the funds were being managed and demanded explanations regarding the missing balance. The commentator wrote VDM's NGOs is mysteriously remaining 60 million naira from the 325 million naira. Yes, nobody's talking. Instead of demanding accountability. More unwise, VDM hasn't achieved any tangible projects with our NGO money, yet money has suddenly disappeared. Reduced to 60 million from 325 million. As how? All the projects VDM has been flaunting are fully sponsored by Bona. So where did VDM spend the remaining 265 million naira? Wow. A whooping sum of 265 million naira is missing. Are you serious? Hope the GoFundMe ransom for kidnappers not to feel the 265 million naira that disappeared from the NGO, because the plan looks more like an embezzlement, not compassion. If it's someone else, they would have dragged hell out of the person and swiftly returned to the police, EFCC with his rattles backing anyhow. But now that it's him, everywhere is just quiet, which is so unwise. His financial status suddenly changed just after I donated my whooping sum of 100 million naira into the NGO. VDM no longer drinks sachet water, no longer lives in self-con, that be single room that brought him fame. In outsourced country, flies planes up and down just after I donated my whooping sum of 100 million naira into his NGO. Since VDM has embezzled my 100 million naira and the 265 million, he must vomit it. So unwise. And then he's given the judgment that VDM has 48 hours to apologize, account for the missing 265 million, claiming to put 100 million in savings without approval, while coming to say it after being caught, exposed, spoke a lot, yet having integrity. You'll be wise. Okay, you know it's saying he donated 100 million naira, yet VDM no longer living in a room that himself Conway was living before. He's not living in flats. Does no longer drink sachet water again. Drinks bottled water. Then he's flying up and down, playing, doing all those things. Before he was not doing it, but after he donated his 100 million naira, we started living large. And people are saying like he's saying he to come and apologize and be sincere. Integrity matters a lot because it is people's money, not his money. So why would he say he needs to take the 100 million and or he did 100 million naira for something? He used it to compensate the kidnappers. Nobody knows. Like nobody knows. Everybody. So now I'm not saying nobody should be quiet about it, because if not VDM, we don't bring out that person, call the FCC, call police, call different people to go and investigate the matters. Now that it's him, everywhere is quiet, everyone's quiet. The same is so unwise of us. Everybody they try and mind themselves sharp, but they don't go trade. Okay, next year I have my sister almost died because of my father. Lady says men are not kind. A woman that showed her a family separation years ago nearly turned fatal when her father removed his children from his health insurance scheme without their mother's knowledge, leaving her to confront a medical emergency without support. The incident occurred shortly after her parents separated, when her mother relocated with the children to another part of the country. According to the account, the crisis unfolded when one of the child suddenly began convulsing. With limited resources and unaware of the insurance change, the mother rushed the child to a nearby hospital, open treatment to begin immediately. Oh, this would be hard on them. At the hospital, the woman said her mother was informed that none of the children were registered beneficiaries under their father's health insurance. She had carried my sister there with the last money she had. That was when she was told our names had been removed, unable to afford treatment. The mother reportedly left the hospital with the convulsing child strapped to her back. Oh, but this would have been painful, I can imagine. But the child is still yours. How would you remove them from the health insurance? Men, I don't understand how some men think Your own child. Yes, you and the owners were separated. Doesn't warrant you removing your child from health insurance. Anything can happen. You don't know tomorrow. Anything can actually happen. Okay, now imagine the child was convulsing and the woman used their last card to take the child to the hospital. And here you are, removing the child from insurance. She has to now carry the girl again on her back, and it was a long walk home. The woman recorded her mother trekked home in distress, uncertain of what would happen next. She walked all the way back with my sister still shaking at her back. Somewhere along the way, my sister stopped convulsing and woke up. My sister survived and remains alive today. You can imagine, this is serious. What if she had died? She would have said what happened. The man removed insurance. There was no money to treat your own pikin for that matter, like your pikin, your child. This is actually very, very serious. It's a very, very serious matter. The man was not nice at all. He was not nice. He was not nice. He didn't do well, I would say. He didn't do well at all. He didn't do well. He should have at least tried to take care of them and left them under the health insurance. He should have just left the children. They are his children. They are his children. He should have left them there. Let them stay under the health insurance. Let their names still be beneficiaries. Because tomorrow we don't know anything can happen. The man will try, Sha. You don't try. Okay, next I have, she's very lazy. A lady bashed brother for getting married to opposite of what he preached. A woman has shared her frustration over her eldest brother's marriage, recounting how his wife's conduct during family gathering has become a source of tension and quiet resentment within the household. There are 4 census of events during the family burial ceremony held last December in their hometown, where relatives converged from different locations. According to the woman, her sister-in-law has consistently refrained from participating in household chores or communal activities during family events. She said the behavior stood out sharply during the burial rite, a setting traditionally marked by collective effort and shared responsibilities. The situation, she explained, has left her questioning the long-held family values and her brother's early attitude. Okay, the brother say he cannot marry a lazy wife. Women must be very, very hardworking. But when you marry a lazy wife, someone that refuses to work and do things that they do in their house, you can imagine. And she said the woman described how upon arrival for the burial, her brother's wife withdrew upstairs and remained there throughout the event while others worked. You can imagine. As soon as they arrived, she went straight to her room. While everyone was busy downstairs, she was upstairs laughing, watching movies and enjoying herself. She said the contrast between expectation and reality was difficult to ignore, especially given the workload involving in hosting extended family and guests. The woman noted that her brother had previously emphasized diligence and responsibilities to his sisters, often linking those traits to marriage prospects. He used to lecture us that no man would marry a lazy woman, but don't go marry a lazy woman. That's why I'm confused about how he chose someone who seemed to live the opposite of what he preached. Okay, you say your sisters that no man would marry a lazy woman. They must be hardworking, they must be ready to work, they must be able to do things. And then you can imagine you go marry a wife. Like they came for a burial, probably one of their relatives. And of course, burial is the kind of when it's a big event. Everybody has to work, like everybody has to work, all hands on deck to make that event successful. But your own wife now, Mr. Do Good, Mr. No Good. Your wife went upstairs to go and sleep. The one watching movie, chatting, laughing. Everyone was working. And people were like, is that not our sister-in-law? What is she doing upstairs? And she didn't come downstairs until the whole event ended. She did not come downstairs to help them. Now maybe that sister our life. Don't go upstairs, go drag and dad. Don't get you. Like, what kind of rubbish is that one? You came to our family house for a burial arrangement. You be in-law, not be say you be wife. Like, not be say you be even sister. In-law. I just want to at least assist the little you can before going up. Now you can't go up and go sleep. Now, some people too do. Like, what kind of attitude is that? In your in-laws' house, you went to sleep. How did you even get married in the first place? How did you get married to them in the first place? Okay, lastly, I have here. This one's actually very funny. I never knew this was a criteria to marriage. I finished everything. A man seeks clarity over encounter at the fiance's parents' house. A Nigerian man has sought clarity online over his encounter with his fiance's parents during a visit to their residence. In a post on his X handle, the man disclosed that during his visit he was served 2 wraps of amala, 2 pieces of meat and fish. However, he devoured the delicacy and informed his sister about the encounter. Meanwhile, she emphasized that he was not supposed to finish all the food. Okay, wait. Like, you came to your in-laws house. Your in-laws to be, they serve you food. So you should not eat small, leave small. How now? Why did you not serve me plenty in the first place? Why would you serve me plenty food in the first place when you want me to eat small? Once the food is not very sweet. The man said, okay, it was even worse when he reached out to his mother, for uncle. She stressed that he should have left 1 wrap of amala, a meat and fish. Like, why? You gave me 2 wraps of amala, 2 meats, 1 fish. I should not eat only 1 wrap of amala. It's 1 meat. They leave the meat at 1 fish, 1 meat. For who now? It's to waste. It's not good to waste. The man was like, nobody told you this was the criteria for marriage. Okay, let's see comments. Somebody said, nobody warned me either. I finished rice, stew, and chicken at my ex-mom's place. I never got a second visiting invitation. The rice was just too good. Okay, we went to eat rice, stew, and chicken, and that was the last time we visited them. Another one, limao, leaving a whole wrap of amala and fish just to look polite is actually torture. They should be happy you appreciate good food. Honestly, why do African parents say feel at home if they're going to use your appetite to grade your character? That's just it. Why would you tell me feel at home? I should eat the way I want to eat, I should enjoy, and yet you want to use it to grade my character. Because I'm eating does not mean my character is bad. Though. It's a separate thing. This is food we are talking about here. You bring the food, come meet me. So what do you expect? Next person said, your fiance's family said feel at home and you took the assignment very seriously. To remember every penny when it is time to pay bride price. Because some people can actually be like that. This guy really chocolate food, maybe add them to bride price list. Then lastly, this is so funny. I know it's will end this way. I started laughing from the point you said you cleared and cleaned everything. But Sky, you went to your fiance. You know, normally I just feel if I'm actually chop everything, let's actually okay, you can finish with 2 amala. Maybe eat 1 meat, 1 fish, leave the last meat there, or eat 1.5 amala, leave the remaining half. Okay, you say you cleared everything, chop and clean one. When people say after the food is nice, the food is a very, 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 very good food. Like it's nice. You told them, you cleared them. Okay, I know this was actually very fun, but I never knew that was a criteria to marriage. But guys, if you're going to your fiance's house to visit and they serve you food, you could just eat small, leave the minimum. If possible, they give you 2 meats, chop 1 meat, leave the second meat for them. But they give you 1 meat, you chop half, leave half. But you don't chop them at all. But when they also say you're being wasteful, that's another thing. I feel different families have their own way. They have different ways to think and different ways they see things. Some families want you to finish it. Or some want you, they'll be expecting you're going to remain at least small or half meat or 1 meat. That's what I just feel some families will do. So just try to study your own family, try to study where you're entering or who's entering your house, know how they read it and how they see people. Okay, that's actually been a wonderful day with you. I know you enjoyed your time. I think from VDM talks and also the woman that left her house due to the fact that sister-in-law slaps her and the husband did not say anything. Well, that sister-in-law, the hand will bleed and the hand will just dry up there. As you raise that hand to slap me, that you enter panty. Then down to, then we also talked about the brother who was always preaching about sisters that must be hardworking. I went to marry a lazy man. Then down to this one that's criteria for marriage. You know, the chop food finish, the chop small remains small. Thank you. It has actually been a wonderful time with you. Of course, we'll be on Thursday, same time, same station, same channel. Don't go anywhere. And don't forget to also follow us on all our social media handles on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on YouTube, on your TikTok, Ifako Radio, Instagram, Ifako_radio. Thank you so much. Do have a wonderful Tuesday. God bless Ifako Jai.